Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today's job is to fix this. Now this is a Discovery II resistor blower, heater blower. So if your heater blower is only doing on or off and is not doing speeds 1 and 2, then this is probably the fault. Normally what happens is this transistor normally goes open circuit, so we're going to replace this today, so let's crack on. So I've already taken this apart, so there's just 3 bolts here, and then you can take the heatsink off. Okay, well you can't because the transistor is bolted in like that. Now, one thing to be aware of, the transistor is screwed in with 2 screws. Now, one screw you can undo because there is a thread on the heatsink. The other one is actually a nut and bolt, which I didn't know about. Okay, so what you need to do is take this off first, and then this comes out like that, and then you can get to it. The nut and bolt just sits in there like that. So the resistor, or transistor shall we say, sits in like that. Okay, so it's just soldered in those 2 ports there, those 2 little lugs. Okay, so what we're going to do, unfortunately when I googled this part number, or there isn't actually a part number on it, but when I googled this module, the part number of this module, I couldn't actually find this transistor. They don't seem to make it anymore. So I believe this is an NPN transistor. So I found something similar, which fingers crossed will work. We'll find out today. So I'm going to solder this into here like that. Put it all back together, see if it works. So first thing I do, we just take these, I'll just use the existing heat shrink off the old one. Just protect the legs and stop them shorting out. Okay, so to install it, we need to put the transistor through the heatsink. It's easier said than done. Like that. Okay. Now we can put one of the bolts in now just to hold it in place. So let's just undo this nut and bolt. So make sure we put it in the right way, which is that way. Yeah, it's the right hand side one. So this is going to be a pain. Need some magnets really. Ah, my eyes are rubbish. Lost the washer somewhere. Anyway. Okay. So you've got a little washer and a nut there. Okay, just nip that up with my pliers. once the transistor is mounted on the heatsink, put one screw, one bolt. Next you have this fibre washer. This is just to stop the circuit shorting out on the heatsink. So once that's on, then you can put the main unit back on. Okay, so do this. Okay, so run that way, you got to line up that there where the screw goes through, and then you just solder in the two contacts for the transistor like that, on there, and very tricky. Right. So those legs are now soldered on. The plastic is flush with, well, pretty flush with the heatsink. Then what we need to do then is put the case back on and do it with 3 screws. You've got 3 screws here. Screwdriver. Right, so let's just hold the case onto the heatsink. Like that. And the last screw just goes into the transistor there. Like that, and there it's done. And we have one last bolt, which is the one that here, which bolts it back into the heater box. Now there's 2 types of these. Now this is the later one. This is off a 53 plate Discovery 2, and I'm pretty sure it's the same as in the Discovery 3 as well. Range Rover Sport, early ones. And this one, this is off my truck, and mine is a 02, still a facelift, and that seems to be the same as the pre-facelifts. So it looks like they changed it somewhere early on in the facelift. So I'm going to put this back in the truck now and see if it works. Right. So the resistor is fitted way up there into the heater box. So for now, just to test it, I plugged it in and let's see if it works. Look at that. Happy days, it all works. So there you have it, cheap fixed. I think the transistor cost me £5 and about half hour of my time to fix it. Bearing in mind that I think they're a couple of £100 new from Landrover. All the ones on eBay, which are about £30, are all going to be 18 years old anyway, and are going to fail at some point. So for the sake of a fiver, you might give it a go. I'll drop the transistor name and model number down below, so give it a go if yours has failed. Right, thanks for watching.